Welcome back to FTB Infinity Expert Mode. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're going to be messing around in Dragonic Evolution and trying to progress into making its armour so we can become totally immortal. Now I know I said I was going to do, I forgot its name now, Twilight Forest, but I'm going to put that off because I'm going to be going on holiday soon, so they're easy videos to mass produce, so I'll mass produce them for you lot when I go away. So before we do the Dragonic Evolution, we've got two bosses to fight. Oh, really? Two Formcraft bosses. We've got, I don't know what this is. Okay. You appear to be pretty strong. But, wow. This boss is pretty strong. You know what? I'm going to plan B. Immortality. And I thought this boss battle would be easy. There, got it. Good. Next boss battle. Oh, I didn't get the Primordial Pearl, so yes. Here we go again. So look ready, let's see which boss we get. Oh, Ruby Portal, this is a nice easy one. Ah, that was nice and easy. Like it when it gives me easy ones. Well, kinda. Let's just break these and see what's in them actually. Gold. I like gold, it's nice. Not so keen on the potions, but gold is nice. So, the next step is making the Dragonic Evolution armour. Now that we've got the bosses, now this needs, because I know, quantum armour from Industrial Craft. Now the quantum armour doesn't appear to have changed recipe at all, which is good because I've done this before, so it should be nice and simple. I just need a bunch of iridium plates. Now, each iridium plate requires 4 iridium, so we'll keep that in mind. So that's 2, 4, 8, 10. That's 40 pieces of iridium. So we're going to come over to the replicator and just say start pumping out iridium. Once we get 40 pieces, I'll stop. Probably. Might forget it. But yeah, it's going to start going and that shouldn't take too long. Well, yeah, it should take a bit while. Just how I'm pumping the fluids, I've got just conduits pulling out here, and you know what, I want to disable that just because, no, that's insert, disable. Basically fluids coming, being pulled out of here, pumped into the back, and I've just got the aiming conduit running along, so it's nice and neat. Bit weird, but it works. And also, I've got one alvery down, and the other alvery is all being crafted. It might be done now. Oh, it is done. I think. No, it's not. Still need some more, but yeah. Alvery is like this. Any alvery blocks, like so. I do believe in the top you can't have them here. That you have to have regular alvery blocks. I think. I'll have to check that. I'll put it a link. I'll notify it on screen now. And yeah. Oh, and you also need oak slabs on the top. Right. So another thing that we need to craft is the nano armor, and the first thing we need for the nano armor is some night vision goggles. So nano. And let's hope that it all works. I've automated the production of energy crystals. I remember in the last version, energy crystals slightly bugged out when you crafted them, and oh, really? Basically, what would happen is when the player picked it up, it would change the item's ID ever so slightly. So when the automated system crafted it, it would never recognise that it was actually automatically crafting it, which was slightly fun. And I could never automate energy crystals, which really annoyed me, but I can automate them now. So, now that we've got that, I had a bunch of carbon plates for some reason in my network, don't know why. Next of all, we need to use these to make, oh, that's how you make long fall boots, interesting. We need a bunch of rubber boots, we need lapatron, oh, I have to do this, don't I? time for me to have some fun. I've got to automate that, and we've just got the iridium to go. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I may have slightly lost track of my iridium production. Slightly. Not too many over the top, and we'll probably need some more down the line. Probably. Something will probably use this. Hopefully. Hopefully it won't go to waste. But anywho, so I was working on setting up another nuclear reactor. Setting up a nuclear reactor itself is cheap. Making its components, not so cheap. I kind of had to turn on the quarry for a while and I still haven't got enough stuff. But we should be able to make our quantum armor now. It was to try and speed up the iridium production. Kind of got the iridium done beforehand. So, let's do this. So, quantum armor. And the first thing we want to make is a bunch of iridium. And I should have made a bunch of advanced alloy. Advanced, I need 40 of these. So, in theory, I should have everything that I need. So, quickly drop you in there. That's 10 iridium plates. Put you back in there, and let's have a go. So, start with that. Good. High-tech wonder. Nice. Do you like achievements? We're missing the machine casing because I probably crafted something. Which I did. Oh, it might help with it also. I was doing some inventory management. May have forgot to change it. Oh, I had a glowstone? No, I'm not. Maybe it just glitched out. Machine. How long is this going to take? It's going to take too long. Let's do the other quantum. Let's have a loop quantum chest plate. What am I missing from that? Advanced alloys. Really? Did I forget to... Oh. This always happens. There is an easy way for me to do this and check whether I can craft everything beforehand, but that'd be too easy. Alright, let's go back to the first quantum. And give it a go. It's not grabbing the glowstone. Okay. Notice this sometimes as well with industrial craft recipes. Doesn't quite want to grab the glowstone when you grab certain things when you shift click in, but hey. Can I get this now? No. Can I get this now? No. They are both still crafting. You're going to take some time. Excellent. Right, let's just have a look at the recipe to make the upgrade. So we need Wyvern cores, mana dust, draconian block, and Wyvern energy cores, and diamond ore. Slightly annoying. Went to the overworld, mined up a bunch of diamond, mined up 4 diamond ore, 1 for each recipe. Then came back into here, went and was sorting out my inventory, and realised that I had a bunch of diamond nether ore. Nether ore smelt straight into, I think it's 2 or 4 diamond ores. 2. Which is slightly annoying. But hey, here we go. Quantum helmet and quantum chest plate. And I believe that should be all the iridium plates gone, which is good. We now have quantum armor, which is powerful in of itself, but we want to make it more powerful. No, it's Wyvern. We want the Wyvern armors, which will need, I think they're literally all the same recipe. Right, so that is 4 capacitors. This is actually going to take a while. Oh, gold. Gold. I have a solution for this. One moment. I've just done a bit of work around the base, slightly off what we were doing because things went a bit haywire. I noticed a bunch of bugs, so I decided, you know what, scrap it and rebuild it. So I've rebuilt my pulverizer, furnacing system, and ore processing section. Reason why pulverizing and ore processing section are separate: pulverizing is for auto crafting, ore processing is for incoming ores. So this is the setup. Over here we have the auto ore processor. This can be expanded. I'm probably going to do it. And basically all the ores get pumped into here. I need to go through and get all the ores, and I've got basically this 2 capacity cards, a fuzzy card so it ignores metadata and all that, and ore dictionaries. It does that, and an acceleration card just to input it a bit faster, because why not? We've got the output, so everything gets pulled out of here, and this is also keeping it stocked with flint if is this thing actually crafting flint is the question. Do I actually have my flint recipe in here? It should be crafting flint, but you never know, I may have overstacked one of these ME network things. I'll have to check. Is this actually full? It's close. Right, but anywho, so yeah, so that is the ore processing. Over here we have the furnishing system. Now there's two parts to this. We have the dust smelting system, which will smelt any dust that enter the ME network. This may have a slight problem. No, it won't, because that's actually changed now, so I'm okay with that. No need to worry about that, actually. And so all dust will be input through this ME export post. And down here is where the autocrafting will go on. And these ME interfaces aren't putting into the furnaces. No, the system is actually... Did I forget to put a... No, I didn't forget to put power in here. Do I need... Oh, I know why. Push. That should start filling those up with power. Right, yes. So these ME interfaces are actually putting into this Omni buffer. Now, Omni buffer can store power and items. The reason for this is I need the ME interfaces to shove the crafting recipes into here. Then the items get pulled out and balanced between these furnaces using round robining mode. And output, well, these redstone furnaces auto export into the ME interfaces. So kill two birds with one stone, loads of crafting and automatic extraction. And the same thing's happening over here, except for I won't need a chest on top, so I'll be able to put more crafting with pulverizers, which is good. So in theory you should be able to craft the draconium armor. So well, the wyvern, which is the first of the draconium. I think it's 2 tiers. You've got the wyvern and the draconic, and there's nothing that comes after that. So let's go with the helmet for now. That's a good sign. Let's try the chest then. That's not a good sign. What am I missing? Mana dust? Okay, so of course I'd missed something. And that's the long autumn. Will it be the long? It's the one that has to melt everything down, which is a pain. Because it takes its time to melt everything. Of course I'd forget something. And I know why I forgot this. Because I needed to go and get more Ardite and Cobalt from the Nether. Came back, set the automation up for processing Ardite and Cobalt, and then forgot. Because of course, try this again. 1 wyvern chest plate. 1 wyvern leggings. Let's just put these out. And 1 wyvern boots. So let's remove the bound armor. It was nice whilst we had you. And let's equip the wyvern stuff, which is of course absolutely cool looking. I can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something, but I don't know how to actually describe it. It's basically the texture of it, the way it's done. It does look pretty nice. Oh, I like how the little turret from Portal, my hat. Let's just remove that and see what it does. It's a little. So let's just take this wyvern stuff off and let's give it a quick charge, shall we? Stick you in there. Oh, you charge pretty quick. Out you come. In you go. Put you in there. Thank you. And you, and you. Ooh. Right. So actually, I'm going to install a wireless charger for End IO to keep me wirelessly charged. Where do I want to stick this? Good question. Here should be good. And the question is, I don't know how far these have a range, but I should come past it every so often. So all my armor is now fully charged, which means I am pretty strong. This armor is very, very strong. It comes with shields. I think it blocks practically all damage, if I remember correctly. So we need to test this. We'll give it a go with the Gaia Guardian. So let's give this fight a go. The only potion effect I have now is night vision because I stuck on the Amulet of Night so I can see. So let's give this a go. And of course the battle music. You gotta love it. Oh, that's nice. It's as if it's not even hitting me. Now, I feel like I am going to actually want to put a wireless charger over here. So, I'll be back once I kill this thing. Because I feel it's actually... Where'd you go? It was close. This armor's good, but it appears if it has a kind of saturation style. So, you have an immediate power bar, which is the thing that you can see in the bottom left. The top one is your armor level. Then into the bottom right of that, you have something called, it says EN. That's, I don't know what it stands for, but that's the saturation of it. So as you get hit, that starts to increase. Once that reaches 100%, your armor cannot refill up from your power reserves, which is interesting. So I think it is. And the numbers, you've also got the two bars, so the RF is the blue bar at the bottom and the EN is the red and green bar that's slowly becoming more green now. It's an interesting style mechanic, I like it. I'm guessing the other one's just ridiculously powerful. Also I switched over to Fruit of the Gracie, I can't pronounce it, but anywho. Right, so now we're going to have a quick look at the upgrade modifier for Draconic Evolution. So let's stick that over here. So apparently we can stick pieces of armor in here, and we have upgrades. So we can increase the RF capacity, interesting. We can increase shield recovery, or we can increase shield capacity. So we can have a maximum of 3. So how do I... You have no draconian cores in your inventory. So the cores seem to upgrade it. So let's get some Wyvern cores. I'll just spit out 10. Oh, right, scratch that. I'm out of diamonds. Let's scratch that down to 5. Am I still missing something? I'm missing 4 units. Let's give this a go. So apparently we can add a core, and add a core. And I'm guessing if I click minus, it'll return that. Yeah, it gives us them back. So now the shield capacity is increased. Okay, so does that 80? I wonder if the most powerful pieces would actually be increased the most. So shield capacity. Okay, so that does 40 at a time. Okay, so let's give it a go with the helmet. That does 40 at a time. Okay, but let's go with the helmet. So now we're going to have more shielding. So can we get one more Wyvern core just so I can have it fully filled out, that top one? Yes, I can, but that's going to take a while. I made a bunch of forming. I think was it a stack or a stack and a half? I can't remember now. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'll be back once this is done. Right, so here we go. One more in, and we are ridiculously amount stronger, I guess. So that's a bunch of...
I work so hard
So, thanks for watching.
in my life.